Hello there. Now, let's talk about the next question. We've been talking about Beyond Resolution, a mini series that will help us to make 10x progress in the goals that we are in and in the season that we are in. How can we make significant progress? I believe it's by asking important questions. Now, let's talk about this other question. This is a very important question. I love this question because this question is what causes us to expand. This is the question that causes an expansion, causes growth. It's called the growth question. This question will help you move beyond average. It will help you move 10x in progress. It will help you increase your capacity so that you can be more and you can do more. Now, let's look at this question. This question simply states, how am I going to become more valuable? Or in other words, how am I going to become a person of value? I love this question. This question is, you can apply this question in your home. You can apply this question in the marketplace. You can ask yourself this question in ministry. You see, when you ask this question at home, for example, as a father or a mother or a brother or a sister, how am I going to become a person of value? That means at home now you're becoming more resourceful. A dad, you're going to be a better dad, or a mother, you're going to be a better mother. If you ask yourself this question in the marketplace, you're going to find a way to bring more value to the table, to the company that you work for or that you work with. If you ask this question in ministry, then you'll find that this question can help you become a better servant, and you'll be able to serve your people much better. Now, there's a problem in our society that sometimes goes unnoticed. You see, what I've come to discover is that life, or how the society is, it has lowered the standard. Nowadays, it's no child left behind. All children must be going and pass the exam. If it's at work, then as long as you're there from 9 to 5 or whatever time you clock in and to clock out, then you're good. The standard is low. But the problem with the standard being low and operating at a lower standard is that it causes a trap. And this trap generates a situation where people live an average life. With low standard, there's average living. So I don't want us to be in that place. And therefore, I want us to ask ourselves this question seriously. How can we become people of value? Now, this question is about personal growth. It's about developing our skills. This question is about improving our attitude. And you see, when you ask yourself this question, you'll find that, for example, in the area of personal growth, you will be that person who is increasing in confidence. When you're able to increase in confidence, then maybe you can be able to serve better, you can lead better. It's about increasing your emotional intelligence. That way you're able to relate with people. This question can help you become a person who has a better positive attitude, that people will always be around, or will love to be around you, because now you are generating or you are radiating positive vibes. And then you'll find that you'll not be afraid to develop and to learn new skills. You will find that you can be able to develop the leadership skill. You can say, you know what, how can I become a better communicator? You can learn a new software. You can learn how to solve a problem in the marketplace. So this question has a lot of value. And what I've discovered, this question, how am I going to increase my value? Then it will help us do 3 important things. Number 1, it's going to help us, or it's going to free us from average living. Think about it. When now you start asking yourself, how can I be better? How can I increase my value? Then you'll find now you're moving above average. If you are at work, you ask yourself, how can I be better in this place? How can I bring more value in this place? Now you're moving above average, the people who just show up at work. Now, the second thing, it's going to enable you to break off from your limitation. All your limitations are going to be diminished or going to be broken if you start focusing on this question, how can I increase my value? If you ask yourself, what can I do to become better? If you ask yourself, what can I do to increase my value? Then you'll find that one thing, you'll start working on it, and the things that were limiting you, the things that were blocking your progress, they will all disappear. And you'll find now you're able to make progress at a personal level and also at a professional level, because now you are learning new things, you are adding value to you and becoming better. And then last but not least, you will find that you will increase your potential. Now, let's talk about potential. If you don't have value, you have minimal potential. But if you have value, you have higher potential. Now think about it. Higher value makes you become attractive. Higher value means you are able to impact people, add value to people, bring more to the table. See how becoming a person of value increases your potential to make an impact? Second, is going to help you to increase your earning potential. The people who get paid most in the marketplace, they're the people who have the most value. You see, unfortunately, we think sometimes that we are paid by the hour. No, that is not true. We are paid by the value that you bring in the marketplace. So it's important for you to start considering, how am I going to add my value so that when I apply for that job, when I am in the marketplace, I'll be found to be a person who has value, and therefore my earning potential can be increased. So very important things to consider. Ask yourself, how am I going to increase my value? And then go find that one thing. For example, you can increase your value by becoming a better communicator. You can increase your value by becoming that person who is always solution-oriented. Don't become that person who is always complaining, because you'll find the people who complain about their salary because they don't know they have the capacity to increase their salary. So you increase your value by finding something that you can bring to the table: solution, insight, vision, energy. Make sure that you're always becoming that person who can add value to others around you. That way, you're increasing your capacity. And most importantly, you're moving above average. You are going to live beyond average. I don't want you to live an average life. I want you to live an excellent and a fulfilling life. And that can only be possible when we expand our capacity.